Death scares me.
Does it? I'm sort of like, okay, it'll happen when it happens.
I'm mixed. Very mixed. I don't know. And when I start thinking about it more, I'm just like, oh fuck. Like, damn. It hits you hard. I think like a lot of people are like that. Like me personally.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, like, during the early years of our life when we could be having fun, we have to work and go to school, but when we're old and can't do anything, that's when we get, like, free time, basically.
Yeah. Just not enough time. The thing for me is what happens after. That's what scares me.
I hope we go somewhere. Like, honestly, I think we just sort of just go away and die. But I personally, I do hope we kind of go to a place where we can just do what we want.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Like it's our own, like, created reality.
So, the thing about that is, it's like, I have a theory that I've sort of had in my head, like, you know how we've got that last bit of brain activity?
Yeah.
Before we die. I wonder if it's like... Actually, that's got really nothing to do with that. I'm wondering is that we have... It's like... I guess you can call it heaven, or whatever. I mean, I'm not really religious, but I guess that's what
I'm not.
It's what you call it, really.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, or just wherever we go. Like, I was thinking, like, oh, what if it's, like, sort of, like, all in our head, but... Even though we're technically dead, but it's like, it's our own created reality, and then everyone that you interact with aren't actually really there, technically. It's
like, no one you know is really there, they're all created by you, but you get to live out your life kind of how you wanted to.
So, like, let's just say someone that I know dies, and then I die, and then I see them, but it's not actually them, it's actually sort of like in my head, you know?
Yeah. But we're in like our own realm.
That would fucking suck, in a way.
It would suck, but
at the same time, you wouldn't know. But it would still fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you couldn't argue with people because if you created it, unless you know them that well that this is how they'd react, like, you'd just always be agreeing with people.
But the thing... So, like, the thing that convinces me that there's something after is that, Okay, so, do you believe in ghosts?
Sorta.
Well, I'd say I 90% believe in ghosts. Because I have had experiences where I have seen things. I don't 100% know if it was someone, but it did feel like it was someone that was, like, sort of there. Like, I remember, and I've told the story before, I think, on my channel, I don't know, actually. But, so one day I went to open the fridge and I went to, I don't know, do something. And I just remember, I was about to go to my room, and then I started staring at the, front door, and it was, like, really sunny. And I don't know why I stared, but I just did. Like, I don't think it was oh yeah, mind you, I don't think it was the sun that made this happen, but I saw a black figure walk past, so like there's a wall to like the left of me where there was like a hallway, and then yeah, then there's the front door. Anyway, so I saw it coming from my left, and then it just sort of like disappeared from there, and I don't even know why I stared though. It was so weird. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just walked to my room. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I swear to God, I saw someone walk past me. It was just a black figure.
I've had stuff like that where, like, you've, like, seen in the corner of your eye, like, someone walk past.
Hmm.
So it's like, you've looked up at night and you can see someone kind of staring above you. Something happened to me. I was on my bed. I was in my bed phone. And, like, I looked up and I thought I saw something, and, like, I kind of held my phone in a way so it kind of looked like it was shining onto someone.
Hmm.
It was really weird, but, like, you couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, because like I've heard. So I met someone that is or was a ghost hunter sort of thing, but I don't know exactly what they do. But they communicate with ghosts and shit, and the shit they were saying was like, damn, that's pretty fucking intense.
Ectoplasm.
All over my face. But yeah, some of the stuff they were
Close
saying.
your eyes. Just have to squirt some ectoplasm on your face. Yeah, no, don't open your eyes, don't open your eyes, hang on, then you see them zip up their pants.
But
You can
anyway,
now communicate with ghosts.
for fuck's sake. But it's all, you hear all the same stuff though when it comes to ghosts, and it's like it does sound pretty convincing at that point.
I swear sometimes at night you can hear like people yelling.
I mean,
like,
I wouldn't know the
they're not
difference
voices, you
anymore
know.
because I now live in like a suburb area. Yeah. I live next to people now that are actually like really close. It's weird. I know.
I used to live in this like old house and like there were so many noises going on constantly.
I would hear noises at my old place a lot.
I couldn't really live like rural or in a farm. Like I feel like something would always be out there.
It's honestly really good. Like, you get so much fucking freedom. Well, like, this is coming from me, like, someone who's lived in a place like that all my life, but, like, the thing, like, I miss the most is just seeing all the trees, like, the whole forest.
Yeah, the trees creep me out because you think something's in there.
It's really, it is spooky going out there at night, because you do hear a lot of stuff, but it's usually just animals, but you don't know, it's just so creepy. But yeah, even just seeing that, like, sort of just around me, it was just so nice. And I could yell as loud as I want to. I don't know why I would, but
Oh no, the dolphin fell in the... Okay, you got himself out.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I kind of do like scary situations, but also don't.
Yeah, because it's just a good story to tell afterwards, really.
Yeah.
No, I do think that because of the because of like ghosts and stuff, like I do believe in all that, and also I'm not 100% on psychics, you know, because like
Yeah, you never trust them. People who like claim they can predict the future. And...
I don't think the future ones are necessarily real, but I think the ones that I guess somewhat communicate with spirits are, I don't know, maybe real? Like, I know there's a lot of fakers, but... Okay, so we've got a family friend, I'm pretty sure, that is psychic. And I've done readings on my mum before, and... I don't know, it's hard to tell if it's like... You know, real or not. But it makes you think, like... I don't know, it's just weird. Who knows?
This is a weird where like something will happen on a certain day, like every year. I've had stuff like that where like, yeah, just something happens one year and then on a certain day, and then like it'll happen again. But it's not like a weather thing. It's like something happened to this person, or hey, I won the lottery again.
Okay, do you know about so have you ever seen do you know about the orbs in pictures
Yeah.
You know about that? What do
Yeah.
you think of that? Do you think that is legit? Do you think that's actually ghosts or
I think it's a lighting thing. I'm not sure. Or a...
So there was a horse that was pageant, and it was having a baby, and it had the baby. And we were taking photos throughout this. I don't know why there was... Actually, that was a good question. Why was it? Why were they taking photos? Anyways, So they'll take in photos throughout the whole entire time, and some of them were used with flash, some of them weren't. Maybe they all were, I don't know. But for some reason, the photos were so unusable because there was so many orbs in the photo. And apparently they're meant to actually be like, you know, entities or spirits or whatever. Just, you know, something. And it's like, damn, there was so many. But then there's other times where you get small amounts of them. But this one, there was so many. Like, it was so fucking bad. But, yeah, I don't know. They're just, like, everywhere in these pictures, for some reason. And, yeah, I don't know about the other times that we've seen them before, but, yeah. And they're only seen in, like, certain cameras. Like, there's, like, a whole generation of cameras where you can see them because, for certain reasons. It's like, I feel like there's, like, a lot of old technology where, like, ghosts or entities or whatever can communicate with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so the woman that I was talking about for the Ghost Hunter one, she was talking about this thing that electricians use. I think it's like a UV. It's like a meter thingy that they use to see if there's like electrical stuff in the walls or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it can go either, and that's how ghosts can communicate. So it'd be like a yes or a no. So it's like if it's a yes, fucking make this thing go up, or, you know. So anyway, like stuff like that, you know, ghosts can communicate through. And old, like, cameras, like, you know, with the bubbles looking things. But then it's like, you got all this newer technology and they can't, so it's like, makes you wonder.
It's like a red eye.
Yeah, I think,
Red eye's still around, I think, too.
maybe it's like an easier thing for them to, I guess, I don't know.
Maybe they can't be seen by us, but they can be seen through something that takes a photo of... You know what I mean? Like, we can't see it, but a photo of something can... I'm trying to think of something to compare it to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. We can't see it, but the phone can.
Yeah.
It's like, with... I don't know a good example to compare it with. So, certain animals can hear certain pitches that we can't, that are too low for us.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
What if there's like not an alternate world, but like there's like a world for like ghosts on our world?
Yeah! That's an interesting one. So have you ever seen the movie, what's it called again? Insidious.
Nope.
Okay, I'd recommend watch that. It's a really good movie. Well, movies. So, basically, it's just as what you said. There's like, it's like a world within our world. And you can get to it by like, sort of like lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
And that's how people have actually done it, because of lucid dreaming. And it's like a real gift if you can do that stuff.
Have you ever had a lucid dream?
I don't know. I probably might have, but I can't remember. Or I just, like, I don't know.
I don't know what they mean necessarily. Is it like you can control everything in your dream, or is it like you can just control your movements?
You're basically fully aware of
So you're just fully aware.
You're fully aware you're in a dream, and you can do whatever you want then.
See, a lot of the time I know I'm in the dream, but it just sort of goes along as it would. Like, I don't really control it.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie for me as well. But in a way, I feel like I'm in control, but I'm actually not.
Yeah.
I think that's like a lot of my dreams, honestly. So, what people can do, I think people can just do this. They can see themselves sleeping, and then they can actually, like, legit just float around IRL. So, have you ever seen the movie, what's that fucking movie when they, like, kill themselves and then come back to life and they, like, float around and shit? And they're, like, dead, but they can still, like... Oh, what's it called? It's that one that's... It's got the chick from Beyond Two Souls.
Oh, I've been seeing like one movie with her in it.
Oh, well... Anyway. Oh, Oh, no, I don't know it. I can't remember. But anyway. So... Yeah, she, like, floats around and shit, and... She can, like, see everything. So it's like, I wonder...
That'd be cool, but also boring.
I feel like it'd be really cool.
It'd be cool, but like you could interact with things or like...
That is true, yeah. But, yeah, apparently people can do that in their sleep.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, you can legit train yourself to do it. If you can train yourself to lucid dream, and then once you do that, you can keep doing it and train yourself to, like, do that. But it's, like, high tier lucid dreaming, basically.
I always confuse lucid dream with wet dream. Whenever someone says lucid dream, I'm like, what? Why?
Fucking hell.
They're like, oh, have you ever had a lucid dream? And I'm like, that's a bit personal.
Oh, that's great. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, that's a bit personal.